Trends Today.
Trends Today.
Trends Today.
This is Trends Today.
Everything hot, top of mind, and fresh. From current affairs to social issues and the world of entertainment.
This is Trends Today.
Be ready.
Also, if you check with your time, we've done a minute after 4 p.m. Esi Kwentsiwaa is here. Some stuff are going on that maybe you've heard about it, maybe you've not heard about it, but Esi is here to flow us. Esi, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, let's get into the trends.
Yeah, so first of all, President John Dramani Mahama has said that the LGBTQ plus bill should be government sponsored. Yes, so President John Mahama has proposed reintroducing the LGBTQ plus bill as a government sponsored initiative for broader legitimacy and higher chances of success. He hinted at renewed discussions if the bill is reintroduced. We are live on Facebook PLUZZ 899 FM, so you can join us for all the videos and images we have for you this afternoon. But for now, let's listen to what President John Mahama had to say.
President, military president, then he became civilian president. The first time the transition from one party to another took place, I had been Minister of Communications at the time, and I know what happened. So it looks like it's become a tradition that is continuing to, happen, and so we need to see how we can arrest the situation. So we'll take note of that, and I think that together we can find a solution to it. I've appealed several times to people to, act differently and not do the same things that happened before, because the people of Ghana repose a certain confidence in us that we'll do things differently. And so we mustn't say because these people did it at this time, we also are going to do the same thing. And so the invading of government offices, going to take over government offices and things must stop. Ministers are being appointed. Once they take office, all this is going to unfold in an orderly manner. And so I once again reiterate my call to all the people who are doing that to stop. With regards to the proper human sexuality, and it's quite a long name, proper family values bill. If you remember, there was a court case that injected the speaker from forwarding it to the.
Yeah, so that was the President John Dramani Mahama making his views known about the LGBTQ plus bill. Yes, very long name, just like the president said.
But I thought it's been sorted. I mean, it's gone through Parliament. I think what we needed was the executive assent.
Yes.
I don't know why it would have to be tabled again as a bill from government. I don't know. Is President Mahama also behaving like former President Nanado? He doesn't want to sign the thing there.
No, apparently people are saying that he's actually made his views known about it, and he said that even before he became president that LGBTQ plus is not something he accepts. Yes, so people are just waiting for him to assent to the bill and all that, so that we can know the way forward about the LGBTQ plus.
I've seen some comments that have been, I think it's also been attributed to him, where he talked about the fact that we will need to have that in our curriculum in the schools, so that we teach our children the way to go, so that we wouldn't have to legislate some of these things, which I actually support to a large extent. But well, let's see how it goes, because I've seen also proponents of the bill. Some of them actually make statement to the fact that maybe President Mahama is dragging his feet on that. But this issue, it's quite controversial. You have people defend and support on different sides, and they are vehement about it. So let's see how it goes.
Yes, so I'm still on President John Dramani Mahama. His fully customized bulletproof amphibious turbo engine V16 has raised concerns among citizens oba ekronche, but something has happened and made a lot of people talk about it on social media. So there's the image where you get to know President Mahama's official vehicle. So it's a brand, it's a Toyota brand, Land Cruiser LC300 Extreme Edition, customized bulletproof 3.3 LV6 turbo diesel engine, 302 HP SAE net, 71.4 kilograms torque SAE net, forward, I don't know if that's forward, but that's 4WD. I say it as forward. So
no,
yeah,
it's a 4-wheel drive.
Hey, okay.
4-wheel drive.
When I buy a car, I will know. Yeah. So 4-wheel drive terrain system, crawl control, vehicle stability control, and it costs $600,000, equivalent to over 88 billion old cedis. Yes, so people have been talking about President Mahama's official vehicle. Now,
But this I don't know, because I don't know if it's official vehicle again, because and on this particular one, even the price that is put out as $600,000, I've seen some information also that is disputing that, even though I had a challenge with that as well, because I saw one that put the quotation at $100 and something thousand, but of course that might not come with all this customization, so this is bulletproof and all that, so it probably would increase it. But this information, I'm not too sure it's coming from the presidency itself, so I don't know who did the quotation and came up with that value. Again, there's the issue of whether this is a state vehicle, because I've seen some reports or some comments to suggest that this is actually President Mahama's own private vehicle that he's brought into government. So
that's what I'm actually
the information
right now. Yeah,
in some way, because I'm wondering, how would he make this purchase within 6 days of being in office?
Yes.
I mean, the process that you need to go through to procure this, I don't think that it would take 6 days to procure it. So there's the issue of the value of the vehicle itself and whether it is actually a state vehicle or it is President Mahama's own private vehicle and all that. But of course, this is politics. So
a lot of people. Of course, on X, Dr. Sneak Anyame says that's fact check. President John Mahama's Toyota Land Cruiser LC300 wasn't bought this year. He had it since last year before elections, and this is an armored vehicle. The price is around $150,000 to $160,000, and here we have it as $600,000. Another person says these cars have been here for a while, belonging to Ibrahim Mahama. That's the president's brother. He has gifted them to President Mahama to use in office. That's why the number plates have been replaced with the coat of arms. Yes, and Albert Natide, Bongo Ideas, also says that President Mahama is still using his private cars, no presidential vehicle. He's using his private office as office of the president. He would only move to the Jubilee House after it's renamed Flagstaff House and cleared. No time to waste. Let the research continue. So a lot of people have been saying that, for the record, the vehicle is his private vehicle, just that he's president, so they have to change the number plates to the coat of arms for easy identification, for people to know that that's the president's car. When you see it's coming, you know that you need to step aside for the president to move. Yes, so this is what people have been saying on social media. Now, Shatta Wale is in the trends. Yeah, Shatta Wale has said something very, very good. So he penned down something to the president. I would like to pull that up. So Shatta Wale wrote a letter to President of Ghana, that's John Dramani Mahama. He says that, I wish our new president, John Dramani Mahama, can also reform our music system to attract more professionals on radio and television, similar to the appointment of new ministers when they assume power. The entertainment industry needs that change. The younger ones coming can't go through what some of us have been through. My humble wish, just for the next generation to come and see this music business as a job and not just for fun. Yes, and people have been supporting Shatta Wale, have been adding their voices to what he's been saying, but I don't understand the first part. To attract more professionals on radio and television,
similar to the appointment of new ministers when they assume power.
That's what I don't understand.
I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me myself. I mean, the comparison to attract more professionals on radio and television. That's fine.
Yeah.
But a comparison to appointment of new ministers when they assume power, I don't know what he was trying to mean over there. Yeah, but beyond that, I think that the call is not bad. Can also reform our music system to attract some more. I don't know.
So when we posted it on our Facebook, the future says, I see who is fighting for people. Pretender. Then Kofi Jidula says, someone who step on other colleagues' toes and gets mad when he's being served his own dish. Always preach peace and do the opposite way. Double standard guy who always wants to kill his younger brother's career. Odogu Roland says, another useless, aimless sentence. Who downplays other artists more than you? 70 years old, retire. You people shouldn't be doing these things. This is what he's telling the president to do. That's his humble opinion. Yes, so we should take it because that's his opinion. And if it will be implemented, that is up to the president to do that. So I don't know why you're all going at Shatta Wale. Please, we beg, don't be doing these things. They're not nice at all. So that is it with Shatta Wale. Now Sarkodie is back in the trends again because he slammed critics as quote unquote fools over his infamous Gari Soakings comment backlash. So a social media user said that King Sark, sometimes they do some things we the fans know they like. The whole country are accusing you wrongly and you decide to ignore it sake of branding. You know, won't clear your name. Shaking my head. Then King Sark comes to reply with a video. Let's listen to the reply.
Yansani bi antiate sam jijimi fo. E so wo hu sese ye wo wiase tie. Yansani bi antiate sam jijimi fo. E so wo hu sese ye wo wiase tie.
So that is the video Sark replied to the social media user, because everybody was expecting him to come out and say why he actually posted that Gari Soakings thing on social media, but he didn't come out to do it. And we know that Sark doesn't do a lot of these things. There are certain things that are said that he doesn't come to respond to or reply to. So I think the guy should have just let it be or let it slide, because we all knew that definitely Sark won't come in respond to what he wrote. Like I said, what if it was a lyric in a song? You wouldn't know until maybe he releases a song.
Yeah, but he's Sark. When you put out content, people would find meanings or attribute meanings to it. People ask questions. That's because you're Sark.
Yeah.
Maybe see if you put out something, nobody minds you. But if Sark puts something out, people will talk. And so his response is what? Nyanseni biaire.
Yes. And then that was the response to the person, and people have been talking about it too. They're like, oh, at least he should have said something, replied with what they wanted, but they didn't get that. So they've been bashing him small on social media. Now Ghana's Amaarae is set to perform at the 2025 Governors Ball Music Festival. Amaarae is like really putting Ghana on the map.
She's everywhere.
Yes. So she's been announced as a performer at the upcoming Governors Ball Music Festival, set to take place from June 6 to 8, 2025 at Flushing Meadows Corona Park in New York City. So she will join the likes of Tyler, the Creator, Olivia Rodrigo and the rest, making it a star-studded weekend of music and culture. So that's the beautiful artwork that was posted by Olele Salvador on X. Yes, so Amaarae is really doing a lot when it comes to Ghana.
What's she wearing?
What's her top?
Michael drew my attention to it. Says the top, and I say uncompleted.
Uncompleted top. Uncompleted top.
It's showing some things under there, so maybe it's uncompleted. That's Michael. Me, I'm not. I have to squint my eyes to even. I can see it.
Hey.
Michael is the one telling me I can see
yeah,
it.
It's true, I can
my
see
producer just prompted me that I should comment on the uncompleted top that she's.
That's her brand too, because when people see, maybe when people see her in a completed.
No. When Michael saw it and it attracted him.
Yes, because when they see her in a completed top, they'll be like, this is not Amaarae. Yes.
The boys in the Aji.
Nice. Now, Manchester City's manager Pep Guardiola is in the trend, not for football, but because he's divorcing his wife of 30 solid years. Everybody's like, now 30 years, they won't happen. You've been able to...
Fear women.
You've been in the marriage for 30 years.
This one, I won't blame Pep. I will blame the woman. Me, I've not even heard what happened, but I've already started blaming the woman. But now I understand why. Then Michael, I understand why City is going through the challenge. You remember when what's the name? Tuchel was Chelsea manager, and he also had issues. Is it with his wife or girlfriend? And when he also had issues with his wife, and then Chelsea then started going into a slump. Now I understand the problem at Manchester City. They can make and or make you the women. The young men out there, especially for those who've not selected your life partners yet. Gilbert, I'm advising you. You don't go marry. You will see. I'm saying I don't go marry. So I advise you not go listen. Young boy, so you don't go listen to the nonsense at the talk. You don't go listen. You listen to the nonsense at the talk. But I know say you like big breasts. He say, "Oh yeah, open for me boy." Now, open a manageable one. Hey, anyone who we near no. Don't marry because of for. Don't marry because of what for be do be cause him. And a pastor do catch was it a fat ass. The young guys, that's what they want. They want fat ass. Please. Anyway, we might carry.
Yeah, so from what was shared on social media, it shows that Pep and his wife, Christina Sarah, have decided to part ways after 30 years. According to an El Periodico on Monday, the separation is amicable, described as cordial, stable, and friendly. Yes. So it was they wrote when they met and all they've been doing, but apparently it's because of Pep's traveling all over the world and all that.
He's not present.
Yes. He's not present.
Manager, if you don't face camera, so
complaining. Yes. So the decision.
Pep in the journey.
So the decision was made in December. We only close friends and family initially aware of it. Yes, and so those close to the couple have been asked to keep the details private, so nobody lets it out. But
now we understand you. We understand why you're having those challenges. You need to cut off the woman totally. And the
last time, so I was asking someone what happened to Enzo of Chelsea and his wife. And then I'm like, oh, they look so good together. Maybe that is why Chelsea wasn't scoring goals. Hey, 30, but the 30 years is what people don't understand. They're like, you've been able to stay in the marriage for 30 years and now you want divorce. Charlie,
when you're young boy, you are so man. Pep is going to be one. No, your time can't be a man. Or coachings and was a coluswaka. Or your boss ya pay young boy be managed so come trust anywhere.
That'll be all for trends today.
Oh, on that peppy note, thank you very much, Esi, for coming on with trends today here on the drive.